What's up, savvy expats? For today's video, we're going to talk about the best places to visit in the Philippines for the first time. So, let's start. So first on the list is the Bernauer Rice Terraces. Because of its rich culture, cool weather, pristine mountain ranges, and the warmth of the local Ifugao people, the mountainous Bernauer in Ifugao province, located in the northern region of Luzon, has piqued the curiosity of both local and foreign travelers. And believe it or not, it was hand-chiseled around 2,000 years ago. And it is definitely considered as one of the most beautiful places to visit in the Philippines. Sounds amazing, right? In addition to that, Bernauer is home to some of the most beautiful and awe-inspiring rice terraces in the Philippines, which stretches for miles into the distance. One of the best things to do here is to sit in a jeepney and cruise through Bernauer's twisting roads, and watching the stunning mud-walled rice terraces will surely take your breath away. Aside from that, the Ifugao people were known as the masters of wood carving and mountainside sculpting. So it's no wonder that the vast expanse of lined rice terraces that stretches all the way to the sky were hand-chiseled by the generations of Ifugaos. As you take it all in, the rice terraces and its residents cohabit in a way that helps you appreciate the breathtaking vista even more. UNESCO has designated the Bernauer Rice Terraces as a World Heritage Site. If you plan to visit here, the best time to visit is during the rice growing seasons of April to May and October to November, as it gives stunning views of emerald colors. Bernauer and its many natural features may be crowded, so travel a little further to the tranquil battered rice terraces and cool off in the enormous Tapia waterfalls. Another thing to do here is to go strawberry picking at La Trinidad, Benguet, or you can even explore nearby Baguio City. Aside from the rice terraces, Bernauer is a popular weekend getaway for visitors from the Philippines' hectic large cities such as Manila because of its temperate weather and back-to-basics culture. There are no tall buildings or bustling streets here. Instead, there are vast plains of farmland and small cottages or dwellings. For travelers, Bernauer also provides unique cultural encounters, outdoor activities, and culinary delights. Bernauer is commonly included in a lengthier itinerary covering other North Luzon attractions such as Baguio City and Sagada because of its vicinity. Usually, when traveling here, you need a total budget of 10,000 pesos to 15,000 pesos or $190 to $285, and that includes your plane tickets and transportation. But this is for solo trips only. But if you are coming with your family, it needs a total budget of 15,000 to 30,000 pesos or $285 to $570. A lengthier stay in Bernauer is highly recommended if you simply want to get away from the stresses of life. Second on the list is the Keiangan Lake, Coron, Palawan. Keiangan Lake in Coron, Palawan is without a doubt one of the Philippines' most photographed and iconic attractions. As you enter the parking lot, you will see an amazing reef with crystal clear water in and of itself. After parking the boat, you need to walk up the stairs to the overlook before descending the other side to reach the famed Keiangan Lake. And there you will see the crystal blue freshwater lake with magnificent underwater rock formations, making it one of Coron, Palawan's most spectacular sights. In addition to that, while on a Keiangan Lake Coron tour, you'll be able to visit the lagoon, which is a lovely mix of blues and greens that gleam on a bright sunny day. Sounds exciting, right? It should undoubtedly be included in your Coron, Palawan travel plans. The trips will take you to the lake surrounding jagged limestone cliffs and islets. All of these factors combine to create a spectacular panorama that's best viewed from a 10-minute climb up a hill. Although this view is a location where the tour boats park rather than the actual Keiangan Lake, it's nonetheless magnificent. But the actual gem is concealed beneath the lake's glass-like waters, as magnificent as the vistas are above ground. Most people know it for its rock formations and schools of fish, making it a popular snorkeling and free diving place for visitors and one of the most popular Coron tourist destinations. Staying in Palawan can be expensive, but if you're going alone, you need a total budget of 20,000 to 25,000 pesos or $380 to $475. But if you're coming with a family, the budget needs to reach 25,000 to 40,000 pesos or $380 to $760. And all of these include plane tickets, food expenses, transportations, and hotel booking for days. Third on the list is the Mayon Volcano and Lake, Tagaytay, and Batangas. Most locals and visitors from Manila frequently escape the mega city by traveling south to Tagaytay a tranquil town known for its temperate weather, breathtaking scenery, and numerous tourist attractions. If you plan to stay in a hotel, the top Tagaytay hotels provide views of the Volcano, the world's smallest active volcano and one of the Philippines' most magnificent attractions. The volcano is located on an island within an island. If that wasn't enough, the Volcano excursions allow you to climb up to the crater of the volcano. If you want to visit the volcano island, there's an outrigger boat that will carry you to the island for a 15-minute ride, after which you can hike or ride horseback for 35 minutes to the main crater. Also, you can warm up your journey to Tagaytay and Batangas with a bowl of bulalo, a transparent soup with cow shanks, bone marrow, and corn swimming in all their wonderful splendor. Now I'm getting hungry. It has become a popular area for city dwellers to relax and engage in recreational activities. You can go on a cuisine adventure, see wildlife, or simply rest during your staycation. The Taal Lake and Volcano is Tagaytay's most well-known attraction, but there are numerous restaurants, cafes, and parks where visitors may marvel the magnificence of the Philippines' second most active volcano amid a crater lake. I highly recommend you to visit here if you're from Manila and want to enjoy a tranquil town to relax and escape the city life. The total budget needs to reach 10,000 pesos or $190. Usually it's cheaper if you're staying from Manila because you only need to spend for the gasoline for your car. But if you're outside Manila, then a total budget of 20 to 30,000 pesos or $380 to $570, including the plane tickets, food expenses, transportation, and hotel bookings if you're staying there for days. Fourth on the list is the Mayon Volcano in Bicol, Albay. The world's most perfect volcanic cone and the Philippines' most active volcano greets you with its magnificence as soon as your plane lands at Bicol International Airport in Albay Province. The Mayon Volcano is one of the most beautiful spots in the Philippines and a must-see on every Bicol vacation. Mayon's pure beauty conceals a violent core with previous eruptions flattening multiple cities. According to the legends, the name comes from the Bicolano word magayon, which means beautiful. While watching the volcano from afar, it gives you an amazing experience as it's considered as one of the top natural landmarks in the Philippines and one of the most visited tourist destinations in Albay. Other things to do here is gliding through a zipline at Linyon Hills, or you can also try taking a Mayon Volcano tour via a Mayon ATV ride in Bicol. For another unique and historic visit of the Mayon Volcano, go to the Kagsawa Ruins. You can also take a side journey from the Legazpi to Donsol, where you can view whale sharks basking in their native habitat. When traveling here, it needs a total budget of 15,000 to 20,000 pesos or $285 to $380 for a solo vacation. But if you're coming with your family, you need a total budget of 15,000 to 30,000 pesos or $285 to $570. And that includes the total expenses of the trip. Last but not the least is the Calle Crisologo in Vigan, Ilocos. If you want to travel in time, you can visit the streets of Calle Crisologo in Vigan. Vigan City is one of the new 7 Wonder cities. It's also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This is one of Asia's most well-preserved planned Spanish colonial towns. Though it adhered to the Renaissance grid plan for Spanish Empire cities, it was also heavily inspired by numerous architectural styles from China and Europe. The ancient quarter of the town, noted for its Calle Crisologo tour, has been successfully preserved, and calesas may still be found here. Among the many things to see and do in Vigan, sample the famed and tasty Ilocos empanada and stroll down cobblestone lanes dotted with souvenir stores offering pottery and Abel Iloco weaves. Vigan is a city that combines colonial history with the frenetic ambiance of an Asian metropolis. But it never forgets where it came from. The Spanish-era architecture has survived, attracting over 1 million visitors each year, both domestic and international. A vacation to Vigan may be packed with gourmet delights where you can feast on Ilocano food in addition to its historical and architectural value. Usually, the budget needs to reach 10,000 to 15,000 pesos or $190 to $285 for solo trips. But if you're coming with your family, it needs to be 15,000 to 30,000 pesos or $285 to $570, and that includes the overall expenses. So in summary, the total expenses when visiting these top 5 tourist spots in the Philippines will depend on how you spend your money. Usually it's a lot cheaper when you go alone, but of course when you go alone, you won't be able to enjoy more. and it's a lot more fun when you're traveling as a whole with your family and friends. The maximum total budget for these trips is around 40,000 pesos or $760. But as I've mentioned earlier, your expenses will only depend on how you spend your money wisely. So that's it for today's video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if there's any topic you want me to talk about, please comment down below. Thank you so much and God bless.